Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's August 9th, 2012, and it's Thursday morning, 24 hours before the USDA report tomorrow morning on the supply-demand, which everybody's looking for for further direction anyway. We did get the weekly export sales numbers out here this morning, and corn 1.1 million metric tons. That was within range. 950 to 1.2 was the estimate. However, in those numbers, we did see further cancellations. From China was one of those cancellations of corn, and other various countries. The big support there was that purchase last week from Mexico. Soybeans 350 to 400 was the estimate. 300 was the actual number, which a little below the estimate there, but not enough to impact markets here this morning. Wheat, however, a friendly number there, came in at 665,000 metric tons. 450 to 550 was the estimated range. Now, the news and the adjustments here today will come as the traders prepare for this USDA report tomorrow morning. The weather forecast going into this time frame looks a little bit wetter. Numbers this morning that we're looking at have put a little more moisture in the 6 to 15 day time period. We do have a brief bout of heat here the next few days in the southwestern corn belt, but after that looks to be cooler as well. The overseas markets certainly quieter here this morning. We had some Chinese economic data out overnight that showed that there's still growth going on, but at a much slower pace than what the trade was expecting. And we did also see ethanol production yesterday come out that showed an increase from last week, but still a considerable decrease from the estimates that need to be accomplished in order to get to the USDA total usage number this year. Also, hearing stories this morning of more ethanol plants closing down. Kansas plant is expected to close down here very soon. So those are certainly indications that we've got some demand problems. But the supportive factor here overnight, I think, has been the yield reports that we're getting in from central and southern Illinois and Indiana, where yields are much less than they were thinking, and much less than average. However, you've got to understand also that those yields are of crops that are in the worst conditions, so they are going to be less than expected. But the reality is the corn crop is hurt. How much of a decrease is the USDA going to give us tomorrow morning? The estimate is like 127, just a little above, with a little above 11 billion bushel corn crop. That's going to be almost 2 billion bushel less than what we seen last month from the USDA. So a very tense time going into that USDA report, and we expect to see some further adjustments in the trade. There's going to be probably quiet trade as we go through today, and with bouts of volatile and sharp moves in this market. So reason to stay in touch, reason to have risk management tools in place as you go into this report here tomorrow morning. In the livestock trade, cutout values were stronger again in beef. $1.52 higher in choice, select up 140. Pork cutouts were down 32. So we've seen it looks like the beef market has made its seasonal low here in product, and we're waiting for this cash market to trade this week. Right now, there's a big variations. 116 to 123 is the difference between the bid and ask in the country, and the hog market seems to be following the strength in the cattle at this point in time, and we'll need to have some stronger cash markets here today in order to continue to support the futures, is what we're thinking anyway. So if you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and we'll talk to you after the report tomorrow morning. Thank you.